What's up, guys? Welcome back. Now, I don't know about you guys, but after all of this holiday food, I'm ready to get back to meal prep. And today I'm gonna show you how to make this delicious, quick and easy salmon piccata. This meal is perfect for a quick weeknight dinner or for your meal prep for lunches during the week. You can serve it up with some rice, vegetables, over pasta, or even mashed potatoes. But before we get into the recipe, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell to enable notifications as well. All right, guys, meet me in the kitchen. Let's make it happen. First things first, let's take a look at these ingredients. Here we have about 2 pounds of salmon. These are broken down into 8-ounce fillets. If you wanted to do this for lunch, you could do them as 4-ounce fillets and just cut them in half. We got a little dry white wine. We got some chicken broth, some Kerrygold butter, lemon, parsley, garlic, 1 shallot, and some capers. All right, my friends, it's time to prep the salmon. Again, these are 8-ounce fillets. If you want to break them down into 4-ounce fillets, you just cut them right in half. Quick shameless plug, the knife is finally back in stock. You can grab yours right now for 30% off. No discount code required. The link is in the description box. If you need a new knife, this is the one for you. So, our butcher did not do us any favors on these. These are a little uneven. So what I'm gonna do is trim this off. So this real, thin part right here, we're gonna trim that. You can save that and, use it for salmon cakes or salmon bites, whatever you wanna do with that, but it's not gonna work for this recipe today. And you just want them all to be about the same size. That way they're done at the same time. And it presents a little bit better. So we got 4 equal fillets, all about 8 ounces each. At this point, it's gonna be time to go ahead and season this up. For the seasoning today, we're going down with the triple threat, which is my original AP, lemon bay, and some hot AP. Can't go wrong with this combination on seafood, poultry. Now personally, I leave the skin on my salmon. I like the flavor and there's a lot of nutrients in the skin, but if you don't like the skin, you can ask your butcher to remove it, or you can remove it yourself pretty easily at home. Just use a nice sharp knife, or you can just remove it after it's done cooking. That's the easiest way to remove it in my opinion. We're gonna season both sides. I like to season the presentation side last. That way we get a nice even coat, which will result in a nice even color. A little bit of each of these seasonings. Flip it over, and this will be the side that we're gonna call the presentation side. So a nice even application on each fillet. Can't go wrong with salmon, guys. You can make this in bulk, eat it for lunch. Perfect meal prep. That's actually what I'm making it for today as well. And now it's time to prep our garlic. So the easiest way to do this, guys, is take the flat end of the blade on top of the garlic, use your fist, smash it down. The skin will come off pretty easy like you see right here. Super easy way to peel garlic. And then we're gonna give it a rough dice. No right or wrong way to do this, guys. You can put it through a garlic press if you want. Or if you want to keep it super easy, guys, you can go ahead and use minced garlic out of the jar, or that garlic paste you see me use all the time. Fresh is best for a recipe like this. My typical rule of thumb is the fewer ingredients you're using in a recipe, the fresher they should be. So for today's simple recipe, we're using fresh garlic. Next up, we got the shallot. You can use an onion if you can't find shallot, or leave it out altogether if that's not your thing. Just cut it in half, peel it, and then we're gonna dice it up the same way we would an onion. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and heat our oven-safe skillet over medium heat. To that skillet, we're gonna add a tablespoon or so of avocado oil, and then we're gonna sear this salmon. These hex-clad pans, they're not a sponsor, but if they're in the budget, definitely give them a try. I'm in love with them. I gotta buy me a few more of these. Hex-clad, if you're listening. All right, so once your skillet gets nice and warm, we're gonna go ahead and add in the salmon presentation side down. I know Gordon Ramsay says to cook it skin side first, but I like to present mine with the skin side up. So we're going skin side down first. Sue me, Gordon. Drop the salmon in there. Press down to make sure it's making maximum surface area contact with that skillet. Try to squeeze this last one in there. All right, so we're gonna cook these for about 3-4 minutes maybe per side, or until they're golden brown and beautiful like so. Once you get a proper sear, we're gonna flip them over and cook them skin side down the rest of the way. So as you can see, I went ahead and removed a little bit of that excess oil, because now we're adding some butter to the party. About 3 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna baste the salmon in that butter and then use the leftover butter for our piccata sauce. Nice and simple, guys. Just tilt the skillet towards you a little bit. Use your spoon and baste that salmon. Give that salmon a little butter bath. Then we're gonna finish this in a 400-degree oven for about 10 minutes or so, or until the salmon reaches your desired internal temperature or doneness. For me, that's about 130 degrees for a good medium on the salmon, but you can cook yours however you like it. Well done will be somewhere around 145 degrees for you crazy folks out there. But definitely don't skip the butter step, unless your heart doctor tells you otherwise. All right, so while the salmon is finished cooking, we're gonna use this leftover butter and flavor to cook this shallot and garlic. That's gonna be the start of our piccata sauce. You wanna make sure you're working over medium-low heat so you don't burn the garlic. You just wanna toast it. It's gonna start smelling amazing in your house immediately as soon as that garlic hits the skillet. Next, we're going in with some lemon juice. Tablespoon or 2 of that, preferably fresh. Followed by a 1/4 cup of capers. If you've never tried those before, definitely give them a try. They're gonna add a little bit of acidity, a little brininess too, so like a little bit of salt flavor. Next up, we're going in with some red pepper flakes. These are optional, guys, so if you don't want this to have any spice, you leave them out. And then we're gonna season that to taste. Throw in a little parsley for color and good measure. And then we're gonna deglaze with that white wine we talked about earlier. About a 1/2 cup or so of that. Bring that up to a boil. So for those of you guys that don't like to cook with alcohol, keep in mind as you cook the alcohol, the actual alcohol burns off during the cooking process. So when you bring it up to a boil like this, what's happening is a lot of the alcohol is cooking off and evaporating, leaving behind the wine flavor without the actual stuff that gets you drunk. So we're gonna reduce that down, and then finally we're gonna finish this off with a little bit of chicken broth, and then emulsify a little bit more butter in there. My keto folks are getting excited about that. And then we'll pour this right over the salmon. So once your sauce has reduced a bit, we're going in with 2 tablespoons of butter. You wanna kill the heat at this point and just allow that butter to emulsify into the sauce. You got yourself a delicious piccata sauce to go on top of your salmon. This is great on chicken as well. Great with shrimp. Really can't go wrong on poultry or seafood with this sauce. Just let that butter work its way in there. Quick reminder, guys, that all the specific measurements and ingredients for this recipe can be found in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Now, if you're looking for some perfectly cooked salmon, you can stop right here. But if you want to take the flavor to the next level with this piccata sauce, then go ahead and baste that right on top. Oh man, this would be great over some rice, some potatoes, some pasta, some cauliflower rice for my keto folks. And now, my friends, for my favorite part of the job, it's time to get in here for a taste test. The moment of truth has arrived. But before we dig in, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell to enable notifications as well. Let's get in here some beautiful flaky salmon. Oh man. What's up, guys? Welcome back. I don't know about y'all, but this meal is perfect for a quick weeknight dinner. What did I say? What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome back. Now, I don't know about you guys, but